made beats first.
Yeah.
Alright, well now that the visual's going, welcome back guys. Our views from the sideline. I'm Robert.
I'm Andrew.
Episode 7 now we're catching up to
Jesus Christ.
Episode 6. Stupid.
We're on episode 7.
You just did 6.
Dense ass.
Haha. Yeah, you're
That's
not
right
wrong.
here. Back money, bro. Fucking 6.
We're on 7.
6 or 7?
Oh.
7.
What we talking about? What we talking about last week? Not the World Cup, right?
No.
Yeah, we're on 6.
6, right?
We're on 6. No, we're on 7.
7.
We're on
Whatever.
7 because episode 6 was the
No,
Arsenal.
I don't care no more. Yeah, you stupid bitch. Who the fuck? Alright, let me ask you a question.
We're getting off.
If you have a team, would you call it an Arsenal? Like, that Arsenal is a fucking...
Meaning like the players on the team.
the players that they have,
That's
the team
a
has,
good-
that's an Arsenal.
Bro, your Arsenal is like your mics, your camera, that's your Arsenal. Your
Yeah.
team is a different thing.
Yeah, bitch. That's your hope.
Anyways, we got a pretty good show for you guys today. It's gonna be crazy because we got the homies here kicking it today. So we're gonna see how this goes. So weekly updates, current events going around the nation right now in sports worldwide,
Ooh.
prestige worldwide.
Are you gonna fucking put out our single boats and hoes now too?
Oh, dude, I got a cipher coming out, bro. Don't play.
No, you guys are rubbing your hands together.
I'm dropping bars. Anyways, you brought this one up earlier to me today. The Browns.
That was a big thing. So for a lot of people, they're not gonna know the subject of it or the word tanking. But the Browns were supposedly there's an investigation going out that the Browns were tanking in 2017 to 2019 season. Now, what tanking is, obviously we all know that a lot of people are sitting there gambling on games, gambling on players, if they do good, if they do great, the fantasy and all that type of stuff. So basically, the investigation that's going on is stating that the Browns head coach was making the players sort of lose or play bad so that the gamblers that were putting the money on them were making money off of profit. Best way to see it, I mean, most of us, we all grew up in the same generation, so we watched The Longest Yard, right? Adam Sandler, that's what he got sent to jail for in the movie Longest Yard, was because he was told to throw that game, and that's basically what was happening in 2017 to 2019 season for the Browns. And right now, currently, that investigation is going. And there's been comments, tweets, talks about that the head coaches was getting money from gamblers and everything, but they actually he's denying the entire situation, saying that there's no money coming from him for it. But that's one of the big topics right now that's going around. They just opened up the investigation maybe I want to say 2 weeks ago they started the investigation again.
Right.
So that was a big story that hit me today.
Yeah, the Browns has always been that organization that kind of done a lot of shady shit. From losing games on purpose to, obviously this with the gambling situation and stuff like that. So it's going to take an effect, and now kind of signing Deshaun Watson, it kind of gives the Browns a bad look.
Yeah.
Around the league and stuff. So, I mean, hopefully they can get some new management or something, or a new owner. They can force him to try to sell the team. But
that's been going on since last season that they've been wanting him to force to sell the team because, I mean, they just think personally, the fans of the Browns basically are saying that they want to start from the ground up. They want to, reconstruct the entire team.
Right.
Reconstruct the behind in the office, the management, everything whatsoever, so they can fix their season. Because, I mean, two or three seasons in a row, the most games they won was like 4, and I think that was in 2016. Was it 16 or 17?
16, before Baker got there.
Yeah, that's right. That was the most wins that they had in a season. 4 games.
You get rid of Baker, you win a Super Bowl. I'm calling it now. Anyways, I'm calling it, bro. I'm telling you, Baker's terrible. I get it. He's a quarterback that took him back to the playoffs and stuff. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But you suck.
You can't solely put it on one player.
Even
if it's the quarterback,
You can, because if he has Rock, he would have won.
No. The quarterback is the most important position in football.
Yeah.
You touch the ball every play.
So you're telling me you can throw anybody there and they do a lot better than Baker?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, did you see
An adequate quarterback. Adequate. He doesn't have to be a fucking star.
Did you see the new
Matt Ryan
Marshawn
on that
Lynch
team, I
interview?
promise you, blows up.
What Marshall Lynch?
Like when you said like he takes a shot and a half of Hennessy to actually go and play and tackle dudes.
That has nothing to do with
You didn't see that shit?
Yeah, that's most players.
I feel like if every player did that, then
No.
we have different
a lot
conversations.
of, players just need, that's a little off topic, but I mean, players just need something to take the nerve off.
Every player has their own way of cooling down.
Some
their,
people, like Michael Jordan in basketball, for him to fucking take nerves off, like he would go lift right before the game.
and
so-
gamble.
Yeah, that's
You're not wrong.
So what I mean is, he'll do that. So I mean, yes, but to come back on topic real quick, I mean, yeah, I believe if you throw in an adequate quarterback, such as a Deshaun Watson, Matt Ryan per se, somebody that doesn't turn over the ball as much as he does, turns that team around.
But I mean, even with Deshaun Watson coming over to the Browns, I know the team's gonna be penalized for or during this investigation.
Right.
I feel like they won't be playing most of the season, or if they do, they'll have to forfeit the game just because of how deep it goes.
I don't think they'll do that. They're not gonna.
They-
They're not gonna risk NFL money for that. They're not gonna do it. If anything, they're gonna.
What money does Cleveland?
Oh, that fan base sells out.
The fan base sells out. I understand that.
That's still money for the NFL. And Deshaun Watson this year would be a big name. You want to see him. Everybody wants to see how he's gonna play. My thing is, what's gonna hurt him is gonna hurt him draft wise. Like they're gonna take some draft picks away for a couple years. They're not gonna have a couple first round draft picks for a while, or they're probably not. They're probably have to pay a hefty fine.
fines. Yeah, the fines
So
might hit.
they're gonna hit him with a bunch of fines, so it gets them under the cap. Try to limit on what they could really do. So it's gonna hinder them a lot. But I don't think they're gonna take them off fucking NFL
not
schedules.
No, they're not gonna take them off the NFL schedules, but they might. I have a feeling that they might have to forfeit at least 1-2 games, maybe. I mean, it's not gonna make a difference in their season, but I mean, it's happened before.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go that extreme because it's NFL's a business at the end of the day. So I mean,
Did y'all see though that Mayweather offered the little offer he has?
Oh, that was for Antonio Brown. So they kind of touched it. It won't work.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah, so he mentioned saying that he has $20 million on it. Like saying that Antonio Brown was misunderstood. So he has a thing where it's like, okay, give him a chance, and if he succeeds or pass, he does more than you think, the money team will give you $20 million. But if he does his antics and he fucks up, they pay $20 million.
Yes.
How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, personally, I don't know. I don't understand at all why Antonio wants to buy the team. I really don't get it.
It's not him buying a team; it's him just getting signed.
No, it's Kanye buying it.
Play.
Okay, so what it was
Kanye buying it.
Kanye's buying the team, but the reason why Kanye's buying the team is because he wants Antonio on it.
To not only that, but for him to run it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the big deal because remember
whatever team he buys is
the biggest topic was for the end of last year, beginning of this year was Antonio wanted to buy an NFL team. He wanted to buy, I think it was
No, keep going. You're good.
Oh, okay. I off the top of my head, it was one of the lower. I want to say. No, it wasn't Pittsburgh.
No, he's no way is it about.
No.
So my
Antonio wanted to buy an NFL team. He wanted
my
to
personal
be an owner
experience,
of
like
an
what I've seen, is that Antonio Brown and Kanye merged. They have like the whole so now it's called like I forgot what it's called, something Donda, right? So what they're doing is they merged as I guess you can say business partners, and so what they're doing is managing the Donda high school teams. So to the point where okay, we're gonna manage you guys, we're gonna do this and that. We have Antonio Brown, we're gonna get you somewhere. Right. So what it came down to was, okay, cool, do that shit, right? Now what happens is now people were looking okay, Antonio Brown, everyone's giving him the chance to be okay, let him run at okay. You want to do that for high school teams and college teams, but what can he do with actual NFL teams?
Let me explain it better. It's like the camps that Snoop would run. Remember the camps that Snoop ran?
It's like Snoop Dogg buying Death Row.
It's
like
okay, but he's making it. He's pushing it a little bit further than where it was at.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it like this. So, I'm gonna break this down in a couple steps right now. I'm gonna focus on Antonio Brown first. Okay. Antonio Brown's not in the league. Antonio Brown's not in the league because of the fact that there's a thing when you look at a player, it's production over tolerance. Okay. Antonio Brown's production is very high. All right. I'm not gonna take away from what the talent and great player he is.
Right.
He's going to the Hall of Fame when he's ready. I promise you that.
No doubt.
He's going. He's very good. He's that level of player.
But the tolerance that the league has for him.
It's where it fucks up. That's why
his antics, because once he figures out that you need him on a team,
his attitude completely changes.
Yes.
The way he plays.
It's like what we said on episode 12. It's like
oh, you're talking about those? Okay.
yeah. So we're talking about ours. Oh, episode 12, not episode 6, right? So that player that's so good. You know, they're that guy.
Right.
But like we touched on, like the certain things that he's done that pretty fucking crazy.
Right, the way we were talking about
Yes,
out of pocket stuff,
exactly.
off
Out
of
of
the
pocket
field,
shit.
off of the field. Yeah, that's a big topic. But remember what we also said is that he didn't do things outside of the field. He did stuff on the field. He acted out on the field. There's a big difference on that. That's why we said that his tolerance.
So, and I agree.
The league on
but
him.
me, like I said, like not in outside or in. It's like even with me, like I said, I haven't watched football for a while, but when I do, and he was the dude that was highlighting the shit, I feel like if you're really gonna judge this man off his outside shit, like what do you expect from him to just making millions?
Okay, I'm gonna bring up a scenario now, real quick. I'm gonna ask you something. You got $30 million on the line. Okay? All you gotta do is make it to Tuesday. Okay? Are you acting out?
I am.
Why?
Because
What's the reason?
I'm not explaining why.
Give a
I'm
good
not explaining
reason.
why.
Why are you acting
Give
out?
me 30 million, give me 40, give me 50, give me 10, give me 2. At the end of the day, you know what you signed. You see what I'm saying?
No.
No,
It's not-
you knew what
that's-
you signed.
No, but that's the thing though.
He wanted the contract from Pittsburgh, and he never got it.
Fine. It doesn't
Okay,
matter
so he
where
got
you're
it
going.
with he got it with the Raiders.
Okay, but
So he got the contract he wanted. He got the guaranteed money. He got the signing bonus that he wanted.
okay.
All he had to do is make it to Tuesday.
Like we
and never
touched
did
on
it.
last episode, before you ever get into NFL, they have to study you. They have to know what the fuck you're doing.
Okay,
He was a
but
6th-round draft pick.
there's-
He was a
there's-
nobody.
there's
but
one
he
thing-
turned into this talent.
Okay.
There's one thing on paper, and there's one thing live. Okay, there's a
My
big
point
difference.
exactly.
No, there's
So-
a big difference.
so
You're
my
talking
point is-
about you get studied. You're talking about you getting studied. Yes, every player gets studied. Most players, when they pick them up or when they sit there and switch them to another team, yes, they get studied. But you know what does not get studied? Their attitude all the time, because a player can switch up at any moment in
My
time.
point exactly.
And it happens.
So, but when you really think
So
about
how are you
NFL,
gonna want someone who switched their
but my
attitude
point is
from
this.
one team to another?
My point is this: NFL, like we even touched. That's why Hall of Fame is not really something you can really be like, okay, this is we fucking take it all. Like this is we accept this. My point is this. Man, I haven't watched football in years, but when I watch football and then all I see is on Tony Brown is this and that. What's crazy to me is man has like some shit outside the fact of the fucking court or the field, and then all of a sudden you're gonna take his stats away from him.
No,
Like that's why
that was-
in a
No,
sense.
like I said,
No, I'm not saying you guys.
No,
but
That's
listen.
not Antonio Brown. They're not taking any stats away from him. Or
But what
anything
I'm
like
saying
that.
is that what's crazy is
They're not prefacing. They're not taking anything away from it.
No.
he is going to go.
He's
to
going to the
Fame.
Hall of Fame. We're talking,
He is
but
going.
Okay.
but the thing is, going to the Hall of Fame and owning a team, he cannot
Okay,
sit
but let me
there
ask
and
a
own a
question.
team, no matter how much money he has, no
Let me
matter
ask
how
you a
many things he
question.
can't manage it.
who's he playing for now?
Nobody's
Nobody.
not signed.
He's not
Why?
signed because no one's gonna
His
sign him.
antics.
That's
No.
my point. That's the fucked up part of the situation we touched on the last episode.
He did it to himself.
He
so
did it
what
to
am I
himself.
doing?
What do you mean? How? It's on
Okay,
the field.
let me ask you, like, back
It's
to
on
what
the
we
field.
touched
It's
on last
on
episode.
the field. We talked about things off the field, Brandon, not on the field. Antonio Brown showed things that no team wants to deal with on the field. That's what we talked about.
But he's fucking fired.
It doesn't matter. Like I just said right now, production over tolerance. But when tolerance is too high, I'm not going to deal with it. I don't care how
I'll deal
good you
with
are.
it. When that dude is doing what he's doing?
No,
you're not gonna deal with
because
it.
you turn into because football's a team sport.
And
so
you're
now
not gonna
you start ruining chemistry.
So
you
why
start
is Tom
ruining
Brady still
everything.
coming back then?
Okay, because of the fact that he is a team guy.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
How is he a team guy?
He brought Antonio Brown to Tampa. No one wanted him. No one wanted him else.
Tom Brady's all by himself.
No, he's not.
He's fan.
No, he's not.
He
I'm
just
not.
sit there.
Okay.
All right.
So
you
he
know,
has an
how I know
ego.
Tom Brady's by himself?
He's an ego. He has an ego because he's a superstar.
Mad
I understand.
fat ego.
I understand.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Every great player has one.
Oh,
like I said
I'm gonna
last week.
retire. Headline news: Tom
Yes.
Brady retires.
Yes.
He's coming back. Okay. Headline news: he might come back. Headline news: he's coming back. No,
Yes.
he's not. Nigga, stop playing with people.
No, he's coming
Are you
back.
doing it or are you fucking not doing
He's
it?
in. But my thing is, it's kind of like
It's the
every
same
great...
shit though.
No, it's not.
All right,
It's
we're going way out topic on this. This is just gonna keep going back and
Yeah.
forth. And
It's
we're
the
just,
same
we're
shit.
just going
It's not the
way.
same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. I'll explain that to you later.
Yeah, well,
Listen, so there's another NFL quarterback which is a preference what you want to say right now. I'm going to tell you about this kid, and I promise you it's the same thing.
talking about Murray.
And we talk about Kyler Murray.
We're talking about oof.
So,
That contract was.
so Kyler Murray, he's a quarterback for Arizona, for those who don't know. He's on his rookie deal. Usually, good rookie quarterbacks get their deal by year 3, maybe early year 4.
Right.
So he's on his year 3 contract, and he wants it.
Uh-huh.
My thing is, your production, I can't give you
No.
the extension.
Who does he play for, by the way?
The Arizona.
Arizona.
The Cardinals. So, Cardinals always, so since he's been there, they start off red hot.
Yeah, they have a hot streak.
They got
in the
7,
beginning.
last year they went 7-1, I think, in the
Yeah.
beginning. First 8 games, 7-1. I think the year before they went 8-0.
They were one of the undefeated.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they start off hot. Issue is, he flames out.
he can't keep. He has no consistency on it.
I think he ended up the season last year at 4-5, right, with a losing record, but still made the playoffs. Not win the division, but got into the playoffs. I mean, his production and his playoffs production is terrible because he hasn't been past the first round.
No.
He always gets bounced out. But now on social media, he's deleted all the posts from Arizona, right?
Yeah.
All his Arizona Cardinal posts he deleted.
He said there he threw a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, he threw a temper tantrum.
He's going to all these like different podcasts and different social media
Talking
outlets,
shit.
talking shit about the team,
That's seen
saying that he's not playing because of the fact that if I don't get my contract, I'm not playing.
Yeah, he's basically saying that he's putting it on himself. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna show out if my team doesn't want me to show out, type of
Right.
thing. He's singling himself out, saying that he's making the choice. When in all honesty, it's Arizona. You're not gonna sit there and put a quarterback that's gonna.
He's coming back. Kyler's gonna play this season.
Who do you
He's
think he's
not-
going with, though?
No, he's still
staying in
on
Arizona.
contract. He has
He's
2 more
still-
years.
Yeah, he has
Oh, still 2 more years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's wilding out because of the fact that he's seeing these quarterbacks get these deals.
Yeah. And he
Jared
wants the same
Goff. So okay, so
But he's
there's
gotta.
been-
What irritates me with him is that he's got to remember, these quarterbacks sat there. Not only did they get put into great systems that work for them, they also worked for it themselves.
right.
I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna give a max contract to Murray at all, not a single time, because of how he flames out and how he cannot stay consistent. Not a single time. I don't care. Okay, it's understandable. Yes, you make it to the playoffs. That's great. Get past the first round. Show me. Give me more completions. Do not sit there and throw temper tantrums off the field. Don't sit there going and bashing your own
Right.
team. It's your team. You're playing
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
what
You
I'm
still
saying.
got 2
You are
years.
the face of the franchise.
You
This is
gotta,
the issue.
yeah, you gotta understand that you are the first person they see.
You happen to be the quarterback and the face of the franchise. You are the number 1 overall pick. You were a Heisman
if you mind, without interrupting, can I ask you guys a question?
What's up?
So earlier today, I was on my IG and I seen that Kaepernick been training for I want to say 5-7 years still after the whole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you guys think that he's able to come back to a football team, and you think the NFL will be willing to take that risk? Because he's training crazy.
Let me ask you something. I mean, it goes the same thing. If someone sued you, if you owned a business, someone sued you, and you paid him off, right? Would you hire him back?
I would.
Why?
Depending on the stance where he's at.
That's the thing, though. But
No one knows because he hasn't played in 5 years.
But my thing is this: on top of that, the stamp that he left was too major.
I
see what I'm
understand
saying?
that, but
don't get me wrong. I hope
As
he
a
comes
businessman, I'm like, okay, if
I would love for Kaepernick to come back. That would be amazing. He
But
was one of the top quarterbacks when he was playing.
I agree
but
on
he
that.
won't come back.
But what
that's
I'm
the
saying
thing.
is, as a stamp, like a major stamp, it's like he has this like example. For example, like okay, like
He has a
you said,
fan base,
based on thank you, based on his skills. On top of that, the fan base that supported that whole movement. You're gonna sit there and tell me you're gonna double or triple that shit?
Performance, tolerance, as we stated. The tolerance, the NFL won't bring them back.
That's why I was asking.
Because
It's different.
That's why I was asking because
I feel like it's.
they're not going to. You're not going to sit just how you stated as a business aspect, money aspect. You sat there and you paid him out.
Right.
You paid him out all because of everything that was going on, which I do not. I fully back what he did. I understand it. I get it
course.
at the moment and what time was going on. I understand it, but I'm not going to sit there and bring him back. First of all, 5 years. Okay, any player can change in 5 years. We've seen players leave, come back. They're no longer the same.
But you do understand that Kaepernick's been training for the whole 5 years?
That doesn't matter. There's one thing in training.
It's
Okay, you need to understand. There's one thing in training and one thing in live right then and there. Because you could be training and I'm sitting there training. I'm sitting there. I'm playing in the pocket. I'm hitting all my markers. I'm hitting everything that I need to hit. I'm keeping up with my speed. I'm
Different
keeping up
from
with my
having-
I'm gonna
diet.
hit you with this.
You're playing against air. You're playing against air,
I'm
and
gonna
not
hit you
with
with
a
this.
rush.
The same players like me and you are soccer fans, right?
Okay,
The same players that do this shit for 5, 10, 15 years.
right.
Why do they keep going to the World Cup?
But they're already playing though.
But
They're already playing. That's the thing.
Okay.
They're still playing.
Okay.
But they play in lower clubs.
Okay.
They play in lower clubs so that they can keep themselves
Okay.
going and not have to worry about them.
Kaepernick training on lower clubs and being low
Kaepernick's
key.
not training on lower clubs. He's
What
not
you
playing with.
mean?
He's not playing with anybody. He's not. He's
that-
training. He's not
Dude,
playing with anybody.
He just literally the interview that I was mentioning. He's training with fucking.
Are you talking about
goats.
Are you talking about the I Am Legend, I Am Athlete podcast?
Like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I
training
know
with
I know who
goats.
he's working with. Okay.
He's training
working
with goats.
Brandon Marshall's not a goat. We're not going to talk about
He
that.
is a goat.
No, he's
No,
not.
Chad Ocho is. I give you Chad Ocho.
Like, he's
I'm not
training with
giving
goats.
him. But what I'm saying
You
is,
see what I'm saying?
look, what the issue is with Kaepernick, it's first off, you don't know how he is. How is he gonna deal with the NFL locker room right now? Because it's very different atmosphere. From
Well,
when he
what's
left.
the worst he gonna do? Take a knee again?
No, what
No,
I'm saying
that's
is
not
like
the
you
thing, though.
do not want that publicity on your team. It's a distraction.
How?
It's the same thing with Antonio Brown. It's a distraction. You don't
How?
want distractions because you're trying to get to a common goal.
At
That's what
the
I'm
end of
telling
the
you,
day-
as a team, as a football player myself, I'm telling you right now, like, you do not want that on that team because now you're gonna split the locker room apart, and now you're gonna fucking have an issue.
Yeah, because you're gonna have players that
Okay.
sit there and back him completely 100%, and you're gonna sit there and have players that are like, bro, we're here
I
to
see
play.
what
We're
you're
not here to
saying.
deal with it.
That's what you're saying. But coming from where we're at, a nation already divided for some dumb shit. What's the worst can happen?
And that's
Look.
crazy because the one thing that actually unites it and everything is all sports.
Right.
So why are we gonna sit there and
So
have,
so I'm gonna tell you.
But
This.
if you're talking about nation divided, he's gonna sit there and divide it even more again because he's gonna have another publicity stunt. You're not gonna sit there and tell me that he's not gonna do the same thing.
I
over
would
and
mad
over
at best than that dude though.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. His attitude right now is great. Saying that he wants.
He even said, "I'll be a backup."
No, that's what I'm saying. He wants to come in and be a backup and everything. I wish he would have done this 3 years earlier, when he was younger. He's
I
30
wish he didn't have. There was no reason why he
He's
should have.
33. He's 33. He's
Young.
old as a quarterback.
Young.
He is old. No, he's old. As a
No.
quarterback, he's old.
But Joe Madden's coming back.
Tom Brady's different because
How old is Tom Brady?
He
No.
never stopped. He's always
Don't
been in the
matter.
league. Yes, it
and
it-
style of the quarterback is different.
It don't matter.
No,
How old is
Cap-
Messi?
no.
Okay, we're
See?
that's
See?
no. You need to
It
understand.
don't matter.
Brandon.
It
Yes,
does matter.
Brandon.
It don't
It's a
matter, bro.
big
It's
difference.
two different sports. His.
Okay, let me ask a question.
Have you seen
How
him
old are
play?
you right
though?
now?
Have you seen him play?
How old are you right now?
I'm 27.
You still play basketball, right?
Yes, it's different.
Do you see yourself playing in 4 years?
No,
Yeah.
I don't honestly.
Really?
I really don't.
Okay, let's say if
I'm
you
giving
do.
myself to like 31.
But let's say you're
Oh,
playing.
you don't want to be like Rob.
Are you not gonna add your heart to it?
I'm still gonna be playing.
But
It's
no,
So
just-
what the fuck did the Kaepernick gonna do?
it's different, bro. I'm not a
How's it
professional.
different?
I'm not a professional
It
athlete.
doesn't matter if you're professional or not. Athlete is
yeah.
athlete, sport is
No, it's
sport.
not.
No, it's different atmospheres, bro.
Levels.
It's
How?
very different.
Good, well,
atmospheres.
bigger checks.
No, that's not has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it. I'm trying to tell you right now, it has nothing to do with it.
I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is Kaepernick, his attitude right now is great. That I want to come in as a backup. I want to try to fight for a starting job, which is great. But I wish he would have done this 3 years earlier when he was younger, when he was about 29.
But you have to
30.
understand why he did what he did.
Everybody
No,
understands.
we all
that.
understand it.
He
That's
is a great. He is a.
He was dope as fuck. He was good. He was heading somewhere.
He sacrificed his NFL career for the cause.
his beliefs for his
Hell
which
beliefs.
is
yeah.
great.
And we are backing that up completely. We're never saying that what
No,
he
I'm
did
not saying
was
that. I'm
wrong.
not saying you guys don't back it
Yeah,
up.
I understand.
But
But
what
I'm saying is-
what you need to also understand when it comes to football and on a pro level, it's a big difference.
No, what I'm saying is
can't-
this.
he
when it
cannot
comes to
come back.
teams, like, dude, who owns the teams?
You're not gonna take the chance though if you're a team.
Who
like
owns the teams?
owners.
The
Old
owners.
white rich dudes that were born in the 40s.
Right.
So when you see a dude, like, let me ask you,
I'm gonna say
who
this.
literally? No, let me ask a question. Who literally is? If you see any team, I don't give a fuck if it's the Raiders, the fucking Rams, whoever, Cowboys. 90 to 80% of the team is African American.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
Okay, and
My point. So when a country finally gets the point to a president who says, like, I don't fuck with them and becomes racist and shit, what do you expect? Now, NFL and the sports scene, biggest franchise, right? Over MLS, over anything. Biggest fucking franchise. Super Bowl Sundays, niggas had, like, you already know. Fucking days were, like, Monday, you can have it off. Because it was such a big thing. Right?
Right.
The one dude who said, man, we're owned by these people and all they care about is them and we're just, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, but that's not the thing though.
but
We're not-
listen.
That's
listen.
No, Brandon. I'm gonna say one last thing because we gotta. I'm gonna say one last thing. In every issue like that, every social issue like this, you need that one person that's willing to sacrifice that.
Which was him.
Yes, he's not gonna come back. He's not. He sacrificed his NFL career for this movement, and
So
now
what's the movement?
it's gotten a lot better. Like
How's it gotten a lot better?
there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of suing going back right now. There's a lot of changes going on in the NFL behind
But
the scenes.
if it would have gone better, he would have been back.
No,
No.
it's not. There's a
Easy.
difference. No,
Easy.
But you know who is back? Let's just switch it up because it's just going way off topic right now. You know who I saw come back though?
who would you think?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he didn't really come back, but he did come off of an injury. Clay's back.
Clay is back.
Clay's back. I mean, he didn't show out as much as I thought he was going to show out when he came back after his injuries. But, you know, he's doing something. Golden State's up 2-0 right now. But you know who is on Golden State just showing off?
Who's that?
The third Splash Brother, my boy. Jordan Poole.
Flash.
No, hey, they're called the Splash Brothers,
The
bro.
name is dope.
It's crazy,
Okay.
Splash Brothers. But Jordan Poole has been pulling out numbers,
It's
man.
gonna cause some issues over there.
If they can keep on this hot streak, hear me out. If they can keep on this hot streak, I think Golden State can take it.
I don't know about that.
Hey, bro.
They got no answer for Giannis.
They do have an answer. Shoot them out. All they gotta do is shoot them out. If they can keep the points up above them, they don't gotta
You're
worry
gonna
about it.
miss.
No,
You're gonna miss those threes.
I don't know,
You're
bro.
gonna miss.
You know, look, we've seen it before. When Clay gets on fire, as soon as he starts, he's barely coming in back.
It's hard to
It's
get-
his what? Second game back? Third? No,
NBA
second.
talk?
NBA.
Yeah, NBA.
Let me ask a question, because
Listen, Brandon, I can't have you drag this out.
no, I'm
Yeah,
saying
no,
just
we're just-
How do you feel about LeBron fucking up with the Lakers?
Fucking up with the Lakers?
Yeah.
It's a very picky situation. I mean, the fact that everybody was hurt at the same time. You
Don't
know,
do it.
AD, LeBron, West, Russell start the season off, and then AD goes down right away, right? Then LeBron misses some games because of the fact that he's older. He's
So
in his
that means you
20th
can't be a
season.
GOAT if you're relying on everyone else.
You need help. Jordan
I
had
mean,
Pippen.
Robert
Jordan
said
had
LeBron's
Pippen.
not the
Jordan had fucking Rodman. Kobe
Jordan had a few players. Well, we can't throw
But
that.
LeBron can't be the
as
GOAT.
much as I hate LeBron,
He's a team player.
He's a team player. As much as now, trust me, I hate LeBron with a passion. I do not like this man at all whatsoever. I have no hate against him like that. I love his game. I love his game style, but he wasn't gonna do it alone, and he lost a lot. And like I stated, I already knew. I told you, AD was fucking injury prone. I knew that was a big situation.
So, a question to you guys: how do you guys see the Lakers now? Do you think they're gonna get rid of LeBron? Do you guys think that?
No, LeBron still has
They
another
keep the
contract
same
for what,
roster?
3 more years.
2 more.
2 more, right? Yeah, LeBron still has a contract for 2 more years.
Yeah,
Russell still has his contract for another year.
So they're focused. They're more worried about finding a coach.
Yeah, that's all they need to do because
They gotta find a coach
they
first.
lost their head coach, which makes sense. I'm glad they lost their head coach.
I mean,
I
sadly, this always happens when a good team's supposed to go far and they fail. The first person to go is the coach.
Of course.
So now they got to focus on finding a coach, see what direction he wants to go, see what he wants to do, and then go from there.
All right, let me ask a question. So, we touched on it last episode, right?
Right.
Phil Jackson. I personally, my whole childhood and whatever, whenever Lakers won and touched championship, it was Phil Jackson.
2 years.
But
He
even
has
if
a
it was
3-peat
2
and
years,
He has a 3P and then the 2. No, but the
With
3P.
Shaq and Kobe.
But the 3P that.
No, they
that
always-
was all
Phil
Shaq and
Jackson
Kobe.
really
That was,
took
that
him
was
there.
not Phil
They
Jackson.
put him in the triangle. That's the issue.
but what I'm saying is,
The triangle back then worked.
Yeah, back then. We're talking about now.
So,
like
my
you stated
po-
last time, I said that he might have been a good one, but then we talked about
Thank-
the fact that the triangle
but
formation that doesn't work
that's
well,
my
man.
question is, do you think who the Lakers have now would be a good triangle?
No,
And with Phil Jackson.
no, there's no shot.
So when you look at the triangle when you look at the offense for the triangle, a lot of it depends on the focal point of the triangle. So it's like, which is the
Who's
center,
there and who's
which
not.
is the center. So it worked because of the fact that
They had Shaq.
Shaq dominated the middle.
They didn't have to worry about anything in the paint.
Yeah.
Not a single thing because Shaq locked it down. He made sure he locked it down. He literally I remember one interview he told Kobe he's like, I got it, don't worry.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you come with the triangle, so when you start passing the ball down low, he's automatically the first threat. Right? So, AD doesn't dominate a paint like that because of the fact that he's not really a back to the paint player. So, the triangle doesn't work in that sense because AD's too skilled to be just that player. So, you have to put AD in certain spots, certain situations where he could show off and use his skill set.
Yeah.
So that's why I said no on Phil Jackson because that offense doesn't fit that.
Like you said, you mentioned that podcast. It's the timing,
Yeah.
the way he coached and different.
Yeah.
So
So
I was just wondering because as much as I hate LeBron, but I still feel like he still did a lot for Lakers. You know, rest in peace, Kobe, the legacy. Good. LeBron comes on and I feel like it was a big thing.
right.
But
LA's known to bring in superstars.
that's what I'm saying. So
LA is the house of champions.
Yeah,
That's-
so
They
my
always
thing
bring in
was-
superstars. Always.
So I guess to sum it up, who do you really think is the best fit to really take Lakers to the next level?
I think we covered
we covered that. I mean,
a little bit, but I mean I've always said I like Mark Jackson. He's a commentator right now, but he used to be a coach. He used to be with that Golden State team. But I say Mark Jackson. I mean, I think he's the best fit for this team.
Who's the coach now?
Right now,
Yeah.
nobody right now.
Nobody.
It was Frank Vogel.
Oh, so he's retired. I was like, come on.
He didn't
No, he
retire.
retired. They
got
fired
Not retired, but sideline dude.
No, he got fired.
They
He got
fired
let
him
go.
completely. They
Oh.
took him off.
He's not even on. But we're gonna go back to Golden State real quick. When I said earlier about how they're gonna start some problems in Golden State with Jordan Poole, because Jordan Poole's playing out of his side of his mind right now. He is balling. So
I haven't seen this. I think the last time I saw this from Golden State, the way that Jordan Poole's playing was Steph, unfortunately, against your man. Even though they did come up short, but hey, Golden State came up short. I'm not gonna lie.
3-1.
Yeah,
3-1
they were 3-1. LeBron was 3-1 down. Golden State was just shooting the lights out. Steph was
Hawked him. Gave him
bombing.
3 games.
bombing. And I haven't seen Golden State like this in a while since then. And Jordan Poole, I don't know where this man came from and where he got this from. But this man's on a scary ass hot streak.
So-
and if he can keep that up, I'm telling you, bro.
I got a question for you real quick.
What's up?
So, future-wise, at some point, you're going to have to pay Jordan Poole.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to pay him out.
Are you willing to let go Clay for that? You try to change what Clay is. He's never been an athletic dude. He's never been super athletic. He's never been known to be athletic. He is a shooter. He is the second best shooter behind Clay. And I'm saying that regardless of
Behind
whether the
Steph.
Huh? Behind Steph.
Yeah, you said Clay. He's
My
the
bad.
second
He
best
is
shooter
the best-
behind Clay.
yes,
I understand he's the second
shooter.
best shooter behind Clay, but behind Steph, he's also the second shooter.
Yes,
Just wanted to point
absolutely.
that out.
Yes,
Okay.
he is. It's Steph and Clay. That's it. That's
it.
the list.
Bet. That's shout out to Joe.
Shout out.
Shout out to Joe.
All right,
BC
so
Joe. BC.
talking about, their series right now against the Nuggets.
Can we talk about the playoffs?
We're gonna talk about the playoffs. So we're gonna start with that Golden State and Nuggets team right now. That Nuggets series. Nuggets are very, very undermanned, and I feel bad for Jokic because they're not gonna get it past the first round.
No.
They
and
don't
it's,
have.
and it sucks because Jokic is a lot of potential, man.
There's no potential no more. He's an MVP. He's a superstar.
He sat there.
He's
He's
an MVP.
he's trying the hardest to carry the Nuggets.
He might
bro.
win this one. So what I'm saying, is, he'll win this one.
I think they'll get blown out.
No. They're gonna get. They might get like 4-1
No.
Golden State. They'll take a game. Jokic isn't gonna let them lose a game. They're not gonna. Jokic isn't gonna let them get swept. Jokic is that good to where he could dominate a game because he could do it in all facets: rebounding, assisting the ball, scoring the ball, everything. So what I'm saying is, if Jamal Murray was there, if Michael Porter Jr. was there, the Nuggets are taking this game.
Oh, the Nuggets
And I don't
would've
wanna hear
swept.
it. The Nuggets are taking this entire series.
No, they wouldn't have swept. They would have.
They're not gonna sweep, but they probably win in 6.
Yeah, they would prolong it to 6.
They win in 6.
You know who
Because-
is sweeping though?
Who is sweeping?
Philadelphia. The Sixers are sweeping the Raptors, bro. You're not gonna tell me no.
The Raptors are gonna take a game.
No.
They're gonna win at home. They're gonna win one. You can't. It's hard to lose at the 6.
You want to make a bet?
The 6 God, bro.
You want to make a bet?
Don't do that.
The 6
Fuck
God.
Drake. Hey,
With Drake
I'm
there,
sorry,
bro, you ain't
but
gonna
fuck Drake.
Yeah, go fuck it.
Fuck Drake.
You want to
You
make a bet on
can
it?
No. Hang
What?
on.
You want to
Mad
bet?
You can
trash.
make that bet. What you want?
20
Drake
bucks.
is mad
20 on
trash.
it?
20 on it.
Dude, you got like $40 within this, $60 on this fucking podcast already, and we only got to like 7 episodes.
Hey,
What are the other 40 at?
You
Let me-
got. I don't have Green Bay winning the division. I said that they're not going to win the division.
Question.
Oh, they're winning the division.
Yeah.
Question.
And then the
I got
other
20 on
one-
that. That's
You guys-
an easy 20 I'm getting back. All right, what's the other 20? I still got.
You guys being experts.
Oh, we got
Curry.
bet. What about him?
Hey,
No, I'm
look at
saying,
it.
you're talking about like that shit. So
We're
what
talking
I'm
about
saying,
playoffs right now.
So, but is this was something I saw on the timeline when Steph Curry refused to work with LeBron?
He didn't say
He didn't refuse.
Technically, he did.
No.
No. He
Technically
said the
he did.
right thing. He said the right thing. Okay, if a team just paid you 5 years, 243,
Okay.
are you gonna say that you want to go play with somebody else?
No. See, the point is.
all right.
Exactly.
Let me tell you
You
something.
answer- you answer
but
your own
listen,
question.
but listen. I feel like Steph Curry way better than LeBron.
No, you're outside your mind.
Anyways.
Debatable.
You're outside-
Easy.
you're outside
Debatable.
your mind.
Easy.
So look,
Yeah, Steph Curry way better than LeBron.
You're outside
You're
your
not
mind.
taking
Alright.
a lot of things into
You
consideration.
don't have a hairline. How the fuck you have a career if you don't have a hairline?
on
He's worth 1.4.
I don't give a fuck.
He's worth 1.4 million.
Anyways,
1.4 million.
back to what we're
The
talking
fuck?
about.
Your hair
That's
does
trash.
It does, you know.
I got 20.
That's
Thinking
trash.
the Sixers are gonna sweep the Raptors.
No shot. The Raptors are gonna take the game.
20.
We can do that.
Thank you.
We can do that. Okay.
All right. Now that we got the bet out the way in the gambling,
The
shout out to the
Mavs.
Browns.
Mavs. That was the other one. The Browns winning the division. That was the other one.
I didn't say the Browns were gonna win the division.
I said the Browns.
You
were
said
gonna
the Browns
win.
were
Yeah,
He
gonna
that's
did.
the other
He
20.
He did.
That's
Yeah,
the
because
other
they had
20.
Deshaun
He called
Watson.
it.
Yeah.
And I said no fucking shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
got
that's
20.
the other 20. So I got the 20 on Green Bay winning the division.
Because you're a
You said it
bitch.
wasn't
He
gonna
called
happen.
it.
Yeah.
I got 20 on fucking
Philly.
Philly winning the division.
No,
Philly's gonna sweep the Raptors.
Hey, yo, can we
and
bet
then
on
I got 20 that with the Browns are not gonna fucking. They're not gonna win the division at
They're gonna
all.
win the division.
No, the fuck they're not.
We got this.
All right.
We got this kid.
No, fuck no shot.
Side bet.
Anyways, so we're gonna go real quick. The Jazz and Mavericks.
They're
They're tied 1-1.
They're 1-1, right?
They're 1-1 tied up
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
Luka's not there.
Makes sense.
God forbid. Luka comes back game 3. It's over with. They're winning this shit 4-1. Luka's a game changer.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
I feel if
they don't have an
I,
answer.
no,
for Luka.
I feel if Luka comes in a little bit late, game 3, even with game 3 coming in, I feel like he's not gonna be able to pull it out.
He averages.
Does Jazz have Mitchell?
Yeah.
Conley?
No.
Because he got traded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the Grizzlies.
Get in there.
I believe so.
Get your ass in the camera. Get your ass in the camera.
So my thing is when you have a player like Luka, he controls the floor, controls the tempo of the game. So he's to dictate what happens on that floor. So if he doesn't want you in a certain spot, it's not gonna happen. So what I'm saying is when the Mavs comes back, the fact that the Mavs even tied this series up without Luka and won the way they did,
I understand that.
it already dictates the fact that Luka walks in 27-7. So I mean, you add that average to this game. He's an impact player.
Well, can I ask you a question? Do you think LeBron's staying with Lakers or do you think he's leaving?
What the
can't-
fuck
we
does
just-
that do?
We just talked about it. LeBron's not going anywhere. He has 2 more years in his contract. He's not going anywhere for 2
Okay,
years.
do you think they make an impact or do you think he's just like, well, fuck it, I'm here because
He
I'm
averaged
here?
30 this year. Yeah, he's still a top.
He's still
NBA
gonna
player.
be starting. He's still
He's
gonna
still
be.
top.
They're probably even gonna re-sign him.
He's
in all
still
honesty.
one of the best. He's still one of the top 5 NBA players in the league right now, like easily.
You do know who surprised me though? Miami.
Oh, I seen that coming.
I did not see that coming. Miami's up 2-0 right now.
Yeah, I mean it's
I mean,
easy.
I mean, I get it. I understand it. They are playing against the Hawks.
You
But
don't have to
still.
worry about one person,
Yeah.
which is Trae Young. So when you
You lock down Trae Young, I understand it. But I didn't think that Miami had that defense to lock down Trae Young.
oh, they're a very great defensive team. Very great. They're not the number 1 seeds for a reason.
I stopped following Miami after my boy left.
Chris
Who's your
Bosh.
boy?
Yeah,
Who's your
you're
boy?
damn right.
Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh, bro.
Bosh your boy?
Bro, I used to
Had
man.
heart problems and got out the league. Get out of here.
No, he got with the
Get a
Kardashian.
get a bigger heart.
He got with the Kardashians.
To get a baby heart.
He got with the
Bigger heart.
Kardashian and fucked them all up. That's what happens when you get with the
Yo,
Kardashians.
that's
Look
not
at
even a
Kanye.
lie,
Shout out to
though.
Kanye.
It's not even a lie. Yeah, shout out to Kanye for that one.
Look, the
Any-
one that's
any-
actually entertaining.
Kanye.
No. The Nets and Celtics.
That is an entertaining
Oh
game.
my God! The way the Celtics won that first game, they play tomorrow, which is tomorrow Wednesday.
Hey, Jackass, we're supposed to make it seem like we did it on Friday.
Nah, it's alright.
Celtics with the upset.
How am I supposed to know the? How am I supposed to know the outcome of that game?
You're not
if
gonna
it's
know
on
the
here?
outcome. I understand that.
How?
It's just
How
fucking.
sweat? How sweat?
I got 20 assists.
The game was Sunday, anyways. Either way, we're
Yeah,
fucking
the,
wrong.
just talk about the first game.
Wait, who's on Celtics team? Right now.
LeBron James.
No,
Paul
No, that's
Pierce.
LA.
Kyrie Irving.
Who's on
Paul
Celtics?
Pierce.
Who's
Jason
on Celtics?
Tatum, Jalen Brown. Marcus
Jalen
Smart.
Brown hard though.
Colin Kaepernick.
No, maybe they probably have Messi.
We're looking at an hour or something.
We've already passed the fucking hour because we have fucking him who has fucking questions off of social media.
No.
You should have saved those questions for the Q&A.
Exactly. You should have
Nigga,
saved them for the
what
Q and
the
A's,
fuck?
not for the.
First of all, don't do
You should
that.
have saved those questions for the Q&A. That's all I'm saying.
I don't care. I'm kidding.
He's gonna spend most of his
Look,
time
can we
finding
finish?
people.
Can we finish? real quick?
Go ahead, finish your shit.
Thank you. God damn it. Anyway, so the Nets and Celtics, that series is very, very, very entertaining. I don't think the Nets are coming out.
No.
The way the Celtics play defense is fucking amazing. They play great. They're gritty. Marcus Smart being the defensive player of the year that he deserved. Shout out to the second fucking guard to ever win that award. The first one being Gary Payton. And I think that Celtics team is just fucking amazing. They're going to pull it out.
I have a feeling Celtics are going to pull it out from that one.
Yeah.
And I understand that the Bulls are up 1-0 against the Bucks.
That's the Bucks.
Oh, the Bucks are up 1-0?
That's okay, bro.
Your writing is retarded. I thought that was an L.
Listen, if...
You need to go back to school. Anyways.
I didn't like school.
What?
I didn't like school.
Makes sense.
That's cool.
I can tell by your penmanship.
You want to talk about your third grade handwriting?
That's why I'm not writing this shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. You at least
Yeah.
kind of read mine more.
Why are you so aggressive?
Anyways. So what about the Bucks?
Bucks are taking it.
Are you surprised?
No.
All right. So we're not. Even,
I wasn't.
We're not even gonna discuss that.
Yeah, we weren't.
The one I'm really kind of surprised at is the Pelicans and Suns. How they're tied up.
I mean, I saw it coming.
I really did.
Wait, you thought the Suns were going to take the entire thing?
I didn't have them coming out the West.
No.
I had Memphis coming out, but the Memphis tied it up today. So, yeah, they're beating the Wolves, but I don't even know if they're gonna get past the Wolves because the fact that, Anthony Edwards, motherfucking Ant-Man, he's playing outside his mind.
Bro, there's so many.
That dude is that good. Ant-Man's good. He reminds me of LeBron, but without the passing vision.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even have any handles on it.
Hairline?
Personally.
He's a
Yeah,
kid.
hairline.
Yes, he does.
Facts.
All right.
You're good.
But these playoffs are, as a whole, are very, very.
All right, so let's go down the list. We already talked about who we got coming out.
Right.
So, you got Pelicans or Suns.
The Suns are taking that.
Suns are taking that one.
Yeah, Devin Booker's not gonna let them lose.
We already talked about it. Grizzlies are taking the Wolves.
Yes.
I personally think that. You think that same thing.
Yeah.
I got. Unfortunately, I don't want to say it, but
You think the Hawks are coming out?
No, I think
Oh.
I think Miami's gonna sweep.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think the Hawks are gonna have one.
Yeah, no. They're playing.
After the way the Miami's been playing, I don't even think Hawks are gonna even have one game in.
Yeah.
Warriors, we already know.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole's gonna pull them out, and I
Yeah,
think it's gonna be a sweep.
I think the Warriors are gonna come out. Warriors are gonna come out. I think the Sixers are gonna come out.
Sixers over the Raptors. I think Jazz over the Mavericks. Sorry, personally.
No, I got the Mavs coming out.
You got the Mavs coming out?
Yeah, I do. Bucks over the Bulls.
Over
for
the
sure.
yeah.
And then we got I got the Celtics over the Nets.
I'm gonna have to take the Celtics on that one too.
I'm taking the Celtics.
So now, I think we're gonna time since this episode has been fucking wild.
Yes.
Fucking wild.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
No, don't apologize.
Oh, you're good, you're
Oh,
good.
hey,
I have questions.
Hey, we
It's just
answered
So
them as best as we can.
instead of the Q&As, because the Q&As kind of been popped in throughout the episode, which were actually decent questions.
They were great questions. I'm not gonna.
They're actually decent questions. I wish they were at the end though.
I'm sorry about that.
It's
I
okay.
wish I would.
So we're gonna switch it up. What are we gonna talk about now?
So, one of my, I don't want to say favorite, but one of the people that I like watching and listening to is, his name is Nick Wright. He's a commentator.
Are we gonna talk about his top 50?
Salute. Shout out.
Salute. Shout out to Nick
Big
Wright.
shout
I
out.
hope you watch my podcast because I need you to shout me out real quick. Anyways.
Can we not talk about his top 50?
We're going to talk about this.
That shit's so fucking retarded.
So we got 50 to 44.
Oh, okay.
All right. He hasn't finished the list yet. He does one every week.
Yeah.
So we're going to get right into this. At number 50, he has Bernard King. Which Bernard King, to me, is very, very underrated. Because that man is a monster. He has a system. He only shoots the ball from 7 spots on the floor. And he gets to those 7 spots and he wins. He is efficient. as you can be, and I feel like he should be higher.
Yeah, I'm putting him personally up in the 30s.
I see that.
I can't believe that he really put him down in the 50s. Barely, I think he's at number 50.
Yeah, he's
He's
definitely-
at number 50. He barely even made the fucking cut.
Right.
Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Right. But this one kind of
Question.
made.
Where is Tom Brady going down?
What?
We're talking about NBA. I'm not answering that.
Oh, NBA.
Say that for next time.
You know what made me laugh?
Which one?
I mean, I saw this coming. Carmelo,
49.
49.
Good.
Malfunction.
Good job, guys. This episode is going to be very entertaining. Anyways.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this, and you're probably gonna get pissed off with my answer right now. I'm not gonna put Carmelo in the top 50.
You
You're put Carmelo top 50?
fucking bug! Are you kidding
My
me?
guy, I don't watch sports, but I will put Carmelo in my top 50.
Listen.
I am sorry.
This season,
Carmelo?
this season and last season, I'm not putting him in my top 50.
Fan.
You're basing his career off of 2 seasons.
Fan. This is how I know you eat ass peanut butter. You're not going to say Carmelo's not top 50. Easy.
This is
Easy.
this is coming from the man that want to talk about Tom Brady and want to talk about basketball.
Look, okay.
Fan.
I understand. I probably understand why.
The
you're-
statistics of
I'm
what
hot.
he's looking at are from the past 2 seasons.
No, he's. How have Bernard King's never played in the past 2 seasons?
His other fucking most 40 players are all literally right there
Yeah.
for the last 2 seasons.
No, they're all fucking all time, Dick.
Oh.
Fan.
Is James Worthy in the league right now?
No.
No.
Dennis
Is Dennis
Rodman-
Rodman
no,
in the
Dennis
league right now?
Rodman-
No.
no.
Dominique Wilkins? No.
All right.
Fucking dummy.
Fan.
Wrong
You
list,
should have seen
wrong
it.
list,
You-
Wrong
Fam.
list. Wrong list. I apologize. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. You have to give me a brain aneurysm. Anyways. What? Anyways, so we got Carmelo at 49, which I understand why he's at 49. His playoff resume isn't that great. Then we got Tiny Archibald. Played with the Celtics for a while.
I think he retired at the Celtics too.
Yeah, he's retired. With
He
Celtics as
retired
well.
with the
He's
Celtics.
part of that he's part of that Boston team that won a couple championships. I understand why he's at 48. He's not, his accolades aren't there, but he's a very key contributor to a team.
Dennis Rodman should have been higher.
I believe Dennis Rodman should have been higher. He's a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year award winner. But his offensive game is fucking.
Fuck his offensive game. Fuck his offensive game. 2-time defensive champion, bro.
Yeah,
2-time.
I know. Yeah, and he's a rebound champ. I think at least 10 times. So
Like, are you? No.
Dominique Wilkins? I feel like he should be. He's highly, highly disrespected, just because of the fact that he couldn't get past the second round. But if you look at the teams that he's gone against the Pistons, the Bad Boys Pistons of the '80s, and then he's also gone against the Larry Bird team, and another guy who we're gonna bring up, that Bucks team with Sidney Moncrief.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand who he's going against in the East.
I understand why James Worthy's down there, though.
Yeah, he was riding the coattails a little bit of Magic and
Yeah,
Kareem.
he
with the
was
Lakers.
a little bit of a shadow.
But they did call him Big Game James for a reason. He did when Magic got hurt in the finals against the Pistons. He did drop 45, even though they did lose.
One career.
Huh?
One solid.
Right. And then last but not least,
Sidney.
at 44, Sidney Moncrief. He's kind of lost in the shuffle. He was supposed to go ahead of Magic Johnson. He was supposed to go to the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
But the Jerry Buss at the time, he wanted Magic because of the show of how he is. But Sidney Moncrief, so excellent player with the Bucks. Never got to a championship, unfortunately. But he was going against Bird. He was going against Dominique Wilkins. He was going against the Pistons. He was going against those great teams.
Yeah, man. I appreciate for him putting Sidney up on the top 50 at least, because
Right.
Sidney, he put out his own
Definitely.
that he could.
Yeah. with what he had.
with what he had.
But so that's the top 50. We're gonna keep you guys updated with this top 50.
This was
I think it's interesting.
one of the crazier episodes we had. If you guys stuck around for this long, we appreciate you guys so much.
Absolutely.
A lot. But we'll be back next week with another episode.
Beautiful Sunlight. We got new cups.
Oh, we got new
merch.
cups coming. Actually, we got new cups.
The fuck?
I'm
You got
putting
them?
the stickers on. I'm putting the stickers on.
I barely learned about this now.
New cups, new merch. I already
some-
talked to homie at Crown. Business
Alright.
moves.
So, I mean, it's already happened on Dilfs. I mean, we'll do it on this one too. If you guys can get us to, what are we at? 50 something followers?
Yeah, we want to get to 100 at least.
So let's get us to 100, and we'll pick 2 out of the 100, and we'll go ahead and get you guys cups too.
Get you guys some cups. Get you guys some shirts.
We'll
maybe.
get you shirts, cups, and then the link that I have with the Crown. I'll get you guys a hookup, street gear, whatever.
Right.
Go ahead and do that for views.
So show us to your friends, your uncles, all the gamblers you know. If they're trying to set a side bet, I'm the guy for the side bets. Just letting you know.
It's actually on the side note. We're actually going to Vegas pretty soon.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
we are, sir.
We're
taking the views to the
to
sideline.
Vegas.
To the
That's
balconies.
So-
Imagine.
The episode for there is we're gonna do a mini episode out there. You haven't been told this, but I kind of talked about it with Brandon.
How the fuck you gonna talk to him and not talk to me
Because you
about it?
don't fucking show up at the house.
Oh, that's crazy. Maybe if you would have texted me and called me about it, I would talk to Joe.
You know they'll meet up on Fridays.
I know Fridays. Is it Fridays?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that.
Anyways, okay. What's the mini episode?
So
about?
mini episode is gonna be about sports betting, sports
On
gambling.
the balcony.
About how to look for trends, how to look for things, how to look for all that. Yes.
Yes, sir, Robert.
Listen, hear me out. Just hear me out. Can we like follow a camera and we go place bets?
Definitely.
No,
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my
So-
my thing.
So when we go to Vegas and everything, tune in for that episode. It's gonna be a YouTube exclusive video.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna do just visual.
YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Just visual.
Just
So
visual, no audio.
we're gonna shoot episode 14, and on top of that, I'm gonna do behind the scenes of you guys, of course, having a good time in
14
Vegas.
isn't us.
14.
You know.
14 on us.
14's not us. We're
We're
gonna be
on
on 8.
No, at that moment we.
Okay,
be on-
8. My bad. I
Well,
apologize. There's so much shit going.
For Vegas.
Actually, we're
Next,
on
we're
9.
gonna be on 9.
Yeah,
9.
nine.
So I'll shoot episode 9, look behind the scenes,
Okay.
and then we go ahead and do the shit with this.
Alright.
So
Back to it. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for following us, showing us
give us some
love.
ratings, 5 stars, please. We need some 5 stars in our lives.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on
MySpace.
Instagram. Views on the sidelines. Twitter. Views on the sideline. Dilf at Dilf Views. But yeah,
If you guys got any questions, hit us up with the. I'm so sorry.
you're good. Go.
If you guys got any questions, hit us up. Give us the questions on Twitter, on Instagram. Message it if you need to. If you don't feel comfortable messaging on the actual, views from the sideline profile, you can message us personally. It doesn't matter. We're always on the page. If you guys got any suggestions as well, just shoot them over to us.
Even if
guys,
you want to debate us as well. On
yeah,
certain
if you
topics
guys
that
got opinions
go
on what
for
we
it.
stated or what we
Yeah,
came
like,
out with,
let
go
us
ahead
know
and hit
why
us
we
with
all
it.
hate LeBron.
Don't do that.
If you talk about LeBron, I'm not answering. Anyways,
And honestly, if you guys have any sports that we haven't covered yet that you want us to talk about, go ahead and throw it in there with us too. We would like to hear talk
okay,
about
we'll
it too.
cover cricket if anything. I don't give a shit.
That's the one with the bat that's curved, right?
No, that's squash.
Oh.
But thank you again for listening to us. I really appreciate it.
We'll see you guys next week.
appreciate it. See you next week.
Thanks.